Heartstopper, Volume 4 by Alice Oseman. Chapter 6, Journey, Part 2. This is where I left off in Part 1. They're here. I'm glad you came. Me too. We didn't know if you'd come. Yeah. We have to leave at like 12:30 though. Nick and Charlie, come dance. Hey, Charlie, I haven't seen you in so long. Hey Charlie, how come you were off school? We're going outside for a bit now. Bye. Let me nap on you. We've still got an hour until midnight. Exactly. I need to recharge. Are you sure you don't mind, people seeing? Char, everyone knows we're dating. Yeah, but you only came out to school people a few months ago. It was 5 months ago. Stop worrying about me. Wait! No kisses until midnight. What? Since when was that a rule? It's a rule. You are so mean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoosh, boom, boom. Happy New Year. Whoosh, boom. Whoosh, whoosh, boom. Whoosh. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I love you. I love you. Boom, boom, whoosh. March. March 5th. Geoff says I need to start writing in my journal again. Well, he didn't say I had to. He just said it might be helpful. He's probably right. He's usually right, which is quite annoying actually. But I haven't written in here since last summer, and a lot has happened since then. I can't believe I've been having therapy for like 4 months already. I hated the idea at first, even though I admitted I needed it. And things didn't exactly get off to a great start. What with the waiting time and me just spiraling after that. Things got bad really fast. Spending a few weeks in a psych ward was obviously not my plan. And there were some ups and downs there, sure. But I think I got lucky because the place I went to was actually helpful. I started therapy there, not with Geoff, but the therapist was really nice. How are you settling in? Bleh. How are you settling in, Charlie? Um, it's not too bad. I had a nutritionist too. I know that isn't the case for all psych wards. Charlie Spring, meal planning. We weren't allowed mobile phones, but I could still call from uh I could still call from the ward phone. Tell Tal I liked the movie. Some of the rules kinda sucked, and some days were awful, but a lot of it was fine. I even made a couple of friends. At first, I think there was a big part of me that didn't even want to get better, that just wanted to keep pretending I was fine, so I didn't have to put in the effort to change. I can't do it. I can't. I just can't. Yes, you can, Charlie. I know you can. I was so scared of losing control. Eating was something I could control. But I wasn't fine. I have a mental illness, anorexia. I also got diagnosed with OCD, which makes a lot of sense too. Geoff says they're connected. Hearing the words was scary, but also a relief. Anorexia and OCD, apparently. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, everything finally made a bit of sense, especially the OCD stuff, which I don't think even Nick really knew about. It's like there's all these rules in my head about food, ordering and collecting and eating in certain ways at certain times. And if I break the rules, I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like I'm gonna die. My brain is literally so weird. Being in hospital didn't make me completely free of mental illness. Not even close. But it got me out of the deep end. Ready to get home, Charlie? Yeah. Nice to meet you, Charlie. Um, you too? Geoff is my therapist now that I'm back home. Nervous, nervous. He thinks he's hilarious. I don't know if humor is appropriate for a therapist, but it makes sessions slightly bearable since I hate talking about my feelings. I like him. Me and Geoff have talked about what's happened in my life over the past couple years. It's weird I knew that bad things had happened. Getting outed, the bullying, Ben. But I hadn't processed any of it. I hadn't realized it all it had all affected me so much. Geoff says it's trauma. Kind of a dramatic word, I guess. But Geoff says trauma can come from all sorts of things. Geoff says I'm making progress. But I think I'm realizing now that there might never be an end. This could be something that will always be there in the back of my mind, waiting to emerge again and bring all of the bad feelings back. Some days I'm fine, but others I wake up and I know, and I just know. I know that I know that day is gonna be awful. But Geoffs also says the bad days will get less common, and I can just enjoy my life and hardly ever stress out about food. Some days I think he's full of shit, but some days I feel hopeful. I guess I'll have to keep trying. So I went back to school after Christmas holiday. It's been okay. A couple of teachers knew what had happened. Just come to me if you need anything, okay? Mr. Farouk and Miss Singh have been really supportive. 10-minute break, okay, Charlie? Especially as rugby has been kinda hard. I think Tori feels guilty about everything. She shouldn't, but her mental health hasn't been great either. But she's made this new friend called Michael. I don't think they're dating, but Tori won't tell me anything. He's kind of the opposite of her, but they seem to get along in a way I can't quite explain. They just click. Maybe Nick and maybe like Nick and me. So I guess there've so I guess there've been some changes, and maybe I won't be getting back to normal, whatever that is. I think that's okay though. It's not gonna be a straightforward journey. Since when is anything I do straight? Okay, that's not funny. But really, I had a self-harm relapse in mid-January. Me and Nick were eating dinner at mine, and we just got into a silly little argument. We were both tired and stressed, and I'd had a really bad day, so I was being shitty. He left, and yeah, I just got the urge. It wasn't anyone's fault. Relapses happen. Tori and Nick, or Tori told Nick what had happened, and he came back later that night. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I know, it's okay. I'm so sorry about earlier. No, I'm sorry. It was my fault. Char, shh. I'm such an idiot. You're not. I don't know why it happened. It's okay. It's just a bad day. I was doing so well. I know. We made up. Mom and Dad even let him stay over to keep an eye on me. Not really necessary, but I wasn't complaining. Nick, can you come up here? Um, is that. Are your parents okay with that? Please? Stand. Your bed's tiny. Well, it's not a double like yours. Today was so shit. Yeah, I love Nick. I love Nick so, so much. But what I've realized through all of this is that we need other people too. Wanna come round and hang out with Henry tomorrow? Are dog cuddles your solution to everything? Pretty much. Yeah. Um, realize that all of this is that we need other people too. Siblings, parents, friends, more friends, a therapist, even teachers sometimes. That doesn't mean our relationship isn't strong. Is it morning? Yeah. 5 more minutes. If anything, I think we're stronger now. Charlie? We're leaving for Nick's in like half an hour, and you're still in your pajamas. Excuse me, I was doing very important therapy work. Therapy homework. Snap. Yeah, yeah. Use your mental illness as an excuse. Hey, I'm joking. You feeling okay about this Spring Nelson dinner thing, though? I know big dinners aren't your fave. Yeah, I'll be okay. I've planned what I'm having, and I want to uh, be there for Nick. He hasn't seen his dad for like a year, so he's pretty nervous. He's not out to him yet, is he? No, I think he wants to do it tonight. What? Just wanted to hug you. I need to go shower. Okay. Michael could have come tonight if you'd wanted. He's not my boyfriend. Never said he was. Mhm. You okay, darling? I know you don't see him much, but it's only your dad. I don't know why he is I don't know why he insists on these big dinners whenever he comes here, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I think I'm gonna come out to him. You know you don't have to, right? You don't owe him. You don't owe it to him. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing it for him. I'm doing it for me. Ding dong. Will Nick's dogs be here? Be there? Yep. Yay. Nicholas, they're here. Hi. Hi. Doggies. It's so good to meet one of Nicholas's closest friends. Call me Stefan. Stefan. I'm Charlie. Nice to meet you. And this is my dad. Hello, I'm Julio. How are you, Jane? Oh, not too bad, Sarah. You? You cool with this happening? Seems like a lot. Yeah, well, usually when my dad visits, we go out to a restaurant, but he wanted to meet Charlie, and Charlie doesn't like restaurants. Yeah, exactly. Hello, doggies. I'm your new friend, Oliver. Hi. Hi. Do we need to pretend to be platonic BFFs in front of your dad? I mean, yeah, maybe just until I talk to him about us. But are you gonna be okay with dinner? Nick, I'm gonna be fine. Let me worry about you this time. Peek. You can do this. I'm here for you, mate. Nudge. Oh my god. Do not call me mate. Buddy, pal, bro. Charlie. Later. I grew up in a very south in the very south of France near Narbonne. Ah, not far from Spain then. My parents are from the south of Spain, Almeria. But your surname, it is so English or German? Well, my father tells me we have a rather complicated family tree. Inhale, exhale. You okay? Just not sure when I'm gonna do it. Maybe after dinner? I can distract everyone else. Yeah, thanks. So, Dad, has Nick told you how he met Charlie? No, he hasn't. Um, we got sat together at school, and then Charlie joined the rugby team. Ah, you play rugby, Charlie? Well, I'm not very good. Yeah, Nick was basically obsessed with getting Charlie to join. Wonder why that was. You know, the girls love rugby players. I played a bit of rugby when I was in this country at university. It is a very attractive sport to women. Have neither of you boys found girlfriends? No, I guess not. Ah, well, there's still time. Well, actually, Nick doesn't need a girlfriend because dig, don't you fucking dare. Look at her eyes. Death stare. Why do you always do this? What? I'm just trying to help. David. Boys. Look, this is so stupid. Dad, Charlie's my boyfriend. Surprise. I'm bisexual. He's gay. I'm surprised you haven't worked it out from how much I talk about him on the phone. I've been stressing out about how to tell you for months. But you know what? I honestly don't care what you think. You don't even care enough to see us more than once a year. And you, my whole life, you've tried to bully me into hating myself just because you hate yourself. Well, it's not working. I like who I am. I like my life. So why don't you fuck off and focus on your own problems? Nick, you're just gonna let Tim talk to me like that? Be quiet, David. We've heard enough from you. You have not grown up into the man I had hoped you would be, David. As if you have any right to say that when you barely see your children. I'm fed up of both of you. Mummy, why is everyone shouting? Just a little argument, baby. Nick, are you okay? I actually think I am. I know it wasn't what I planned, but it felt good to say all of that. Want a hug anyway? Yeah. Nikki, I knew something would go wrong with I knew something would go wrong this evening. Sorry. No, I'm glad you said what you said, especially to your dad. He needed to hear it. Want me to talk to him for you? No, I want to talk to him properly. Leaving then. Nicholas, I'm sorry. I know I cancel plans. I know I don't see you boys enough. I want to be better. Well, show it then. Don't just say it. I wanted to see you in Paris last summer. I wanted to, uh, I wanted to see you on my birthday. I wanted to see you. Anyway, but you weren't there. I was happy to, uh, meet for your boyfriend. I don't really understand these things, but he seems like a very nice young man. He is. I'm not going to. I'm not going back to Paris until next Friday. Perhaps we can do something before I go? Charlie could come too. Yeah, okay. Nick? Yeah? I had an idea. Sorry about all the drama. Oh, we're very used to drama in our house. I think you handled that very well. Thanks. I don't want to go. Oliver, they can't come home with us. They live here. No. Ah, God. It's just so cringy. He's made such a big deal out of telling her dad, like, shh, such an attention seeker. Probably his drama queen of a boyfriend's influence. Haha, yeah, mate, exactly. Creak. Kick. Crack. What the fuck? You are a pathetic little man. Talk about my brother like that again, and I'll end you. But, Mommy, why can't we have a dog? I'm sorry, Ollie. It's not fair. Mom, could I possibly stay out a bit longer? Me and Nick thought, like, since he passed his test, we'd go out for a drive. Maybe, like, to the arcade, or I think the Milkshake Cafe stays open late. I promise I'll only be an hour or two. Back home by 11, okay? Really? Yes. You're nearly 16. I trust you. Sorry I haven't been very good at all. Sorry I haven't been good at that. Thanks, Mom. Right here is where I'm going to stop for today. And, yeah, we can do that in like 5 minutes. Anyway, it's 35 minutes, and I don't want to make it any more than that. So the next video would probably be 5 minutes. Anyhow, stay tuned for part 3 of Chapter 6 Journey.